riding a 14-game win streak, the Oswego State men's basketball team takes to home court as they get set for a matchup with a team looking to fight their way into the final playoff spots in the conference. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside the Max Zeal Gymnasium as we're set for another matchup of SUNYAC men's basketball here on WTOP 10 as the Lakers get set to take on the Potsdam Bears. My name is Brian Burrows. I'm joined by my friend and broadcast partner, Luke Rosenthal. Luke, this men's basketball team for Oswego had a slow start to the season by their standards. 2 early losses saw them fall from their lofty number 5 preseason ranking all the way outside the top 25. But since then, they have been absolutely rolling with the 14 straight wins, and the last 3 games especially have been absolute dominance.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. You take a look at some of those early losses to Nazareth and Brockport, not really playing their style of play. That Nazareth loss was a close one, only 80-77, but losing to Brockport by 11 is uncustomary for this Lakers squad, especially for this season. But these last 3 games, really last 14 games, last month and a half or so, this team has been rolling, like you said. They've had an average margin of victory of 35 points over their last 3 against New Paltz, Geneseo, and Plattsburgh. So the Potsdam Bears are going to have an uphill battle all game long here in the Max Zoo.
Yeah, he mentioned that margin of victory. This Lakers squad scores 84 points a game while only allowing 62 points a game to their opponents. Compare that to the Potsdam Bears, the Bears are scoring 70 points a game, so allowing about 77. So the Lakers offense today is probably looking to score maybe around the 80-point at least mark. Maybe they're looking to extend that streak of over 90-point scoring.
Oh, absolutely. This Lakers squad is a lethal team all across the court, especially from 3, shooting around 45% from 3. It's quite the testament to how good this team is coached and how well coached they are with Coach Leone, SUNYAC Coach of the Year last year, of course, leading them to a SUNYAC championship, trying to repeat again this year. Like I said, it's going to be an uphill battle for these Potsdam Bears. If you get behind early, it's going to be a hard one to come back into.
Yeah, and you mentioned looking to repeat as SUNYAC championships. That got a little bit easier last night. They beat Plattsburgh, and the team that they had been tied with in the record, Brockport, lost last night to Geneseo. So the Lakers now have sole possession with their sole loss to Brockport's 2, meaning that chance to host the SUNYAC playoffs gets that much closer.
Yeah, that much closer. They hosted it last season, looking to do it again this time around in 2023. And things are looking up right now for these Oswego Lakers.
As we get set for tip, it's going to be Bowman for the Lakers taking on Parker for the Bears, and Parker wins the tip as the Bears get first possession in the hands of Mishon Johnson. It's played tightly, and pass stolen away by Achille up to Sparks. Sparks, lost touch, but great finish at the rim. And Jeremiah Sparks has started early, a guy who's been absolutely dominant in this Lakers run.
Yeah, every single one of these Lakers are so well coached. They get to the ball so quickly and are able to recognize.
And that one dunked home by Hamadou Silla. Found the lane and one-handed jam at the rim. Quickly, both teams on the board. Caleb Cook getting a start tonight with the ball currently. Ball almost stolen away. He'll go quickly across to Anderson. Anderson, pump fake, looks to drive, but he'll pass it back out to Bowman. Bowman in the lane. He kicks out to Sparks. Sparks the 3. No good. Almost rebounded by Achille, but the Bears take possession. In the hands of Johnson. Johnson kicks out to Jeff Williamson, and now with Silla. Silla takes it back out to Williamson, the 3. It's good.
Getting shut off by that guy there, not able to get across from the screener, letting open a wide open 3 in the corner. Tough start for the Lakers so far.
Lakers break the half-court trap, and they get in the hands of Cook. Cook inside to Achille, and they swing it around. Back with Anderson, and now back with Cook. Cook to Anderson, and it's going to be kicked ball. That one on number 11 for the Bears. Anderson inbounds to Achille.
Missed an open Cook in the corner there.
They get it down low to Bowman. Bowman spins, and they're going to say he stepped out while trying to spin And the Bears get possession back, looking to extend this to a more than one possession game.
Pivot foot on the line there. I wish we had a pylon cam like they have in the NFL so we could really see a close-up of that one. But ref saw it, called it. Bears ball.
Johnson seems to be primary point guard tonight as the Bears move the ball around. They get back in the hands of Silla. The crossover gets himself into the lane, and he stepped out trying to get the Euro step. No, they're going to say he was blocked, and it will be a foul.
Early foul for these Lakers. Starting a little bit slower than we've been accustomed to this season. Just down 3. This is a great start for the Bears against the Lakers team who likes to start fast and get a big lead early.
Johnson inbound to Parker. Parker to the cutting Williamson, who gets it on the friendly roll. Bears again set up the half-court trap. The Lakers quickly break it. And Cook looks at the offense. Cook looks to drive, but it'll kick out to Sparks. Now with Anderson and down low to Bowman. Bowman pull-up jump shot. It's good. He had a little space there. Used to pull the trigger.
Actually, absolutely. Cartier Bowman scores just under 11 points a game, and like you said, giving him a little bit of space there. Can't be doing that against a lethal shooter in him.
Almost lost his footing there, but out to Parker. Parker the 3, no good, rolls around the rim. Quickly up court to Bowman, and it is saved by Johnson, and the Bears keep it going. Try to go to the reverse layup, no good. That's Bowman with the rebound, and now up to Sparks. Now with Cook to wide open Achille, who puts it off the glass.
Great pass off. Jeremiah Sparks, the one to really get this offense chugging in the fast break. Great in the midcourt. Threw one over and got tipped out of bounds, or looked like it was going to go out of bounds just a play ago. But he doesn't fret. Comes back the very next play and makes the game a little bit closer now.
Now with Parker, looks to spin on Sparks and gets the little hook shot to go. Spark now in the hands of Akie Anderson. They swing it to Cook. Cook gets down to Achille. Achille around to Bowman. Bowman off the glass. Athletic finish is good. It's a 9-8 Potsdam now.
Yeah, you're going to need an offense from a lot of your players. It can't just be one guy in this game, especially with Potsdam reeling early on.
Bears pass the ball around now with Johnson and down low to Silla. Silla looking to make a move. He'll lose the ball. Sparks with it. Pushes through the traffic. Euro step. Now heads to Anderson, and Anderson off the glass, and the Lakers take the lead 10-9.
Great look off by Sparks there. Looking at Cartier Bowman. Defender thinks he's passing it to him. Throws it to a wide open Akie Anderson for the nice easy 2.
Now in the corner, and they're going to say foul on Sparks. Coach Leone, I'm not necessarily sure what it was, but I think a little bit of contact, off-balance contact there from Jeremiah Sparks is the reason he gets called for the foul.
Yeah, nothing too critical, just ran into him, didn't have his hands up or anything, so it's an easy call for the ref there, even though Leone couldn't see it. Yeah, it was a bad angle, opposite side of the court from him, but I think that was a good call by the ref.
$15:30 to go here as
good poke out.
Johnson with the ball here. Gets it across, and now they swing it to the corner. That's Williamson. The shot, no good. Rebounded and in for good rebound for Colin Hustis. Devin Green now checked into the game as they swing it around, and with Cook now back to Sparks. Sparks, Green the 3, and he hits it. He does what he's known best for. It's 13-11 Lakers.
Yeah, what a fitting last name for him, right, Brian? Devin Green coming off the bench, Green from 3. He gives the Lakers a little spark that they needed coming off the bench.
Devin Green, one of the best three-point shooters in the country. He has the 5th highest three-point percentage among qualified shooters. Bears swing the ball. Drive by Johnson. It's going to go and 1.
Caleb Cook in a bad position there, getting bodied right into the paint for the easy layup. He's more of a wing defender. You want him out in space. You get him close to the rim like that. It's not going to be an advantage for the Lakers there.
Joey Roback checks into the game. Another one of the best shooters on this team. He's currently third in the SUNY in three-point percentage. The Lakers certainly had some lethal shooters on the bench in this one. Lakers bring the ball up. Now Roback gets his first touch as they swing it around to Sparks. Now Bowman, he'll drive, spin, off the glass, and it goes. Cartier Bowman with another athletic finish. He's up to 6 points.
Acrobatic shot there. Had a weird angle on the fadeaway. Got the finger roll to go in.
Another drive by Johnson, guarded by Roback this time, and it will not go. And the Lakers look to move in transition. Sparks, Green steps inside the line for the shot this time. Doesn't get it to fall, but Kelly with the rebound, and it's good. It's a great play all around by the Lakers as the Bears move it quickly. It's in the hands of Parker Kelly. He holds the ball and finally puts his dribble down, and it's almost stolen away by Jeremiah Sparks. Couldn't hold on to it as he tipped it out of bounds.
No matter the play, no matter what the score is in the game, Jeremiah Sparks always brings the energy and is always active around the ball.
A inbound to Meeshawn Johnson. Tries to find a lane, but he gives it off to Kelly, guarded by Bowman. Bowman, strong defense as they kick it out. Williamson drives, and they're going to say it went off a Laker. Hard angle for us to see what exactly happened there, but good defense by Kelly made sure he at least couldn't get the shot up.
That one was a little bit more questionable than the foul call earlier on in the first half. Got a little bit trapped there. Might have been a lucky call for these Potsdam Bears.
It's going to need to be a quick shot here. There's only 4 seconds on the shot clock. They get it out to Houston. Houston's pump fake, and the shot by Kelly is good at the buzzer. They tie it at 17.
Great pump fake to draw the defender to jump. Takes another look at the basket, draws another defender, pass it right back off. That's beautiful basketball there by Potsdam.
Roback the three. He answers quickly. Joey Roback on the board pretty quick, and this one for him off the bench. A little miscommunication there by the Lakers defense, and there'll be foul on Sparks, who tried to help Roback. A little miscommunication with Kelly about the switch there, and Sparks will be the one drawing the foul, trying to drop off his man and help get into the lane. Jeremiah Sparks quickly in foul trouble here. 2 fouls. It's only 5 to foul out. Certainly don't want to lose him for extended periods of this game. As Johnson at the line. First is good.
This is a Potsdam team that only makes 2/3 of their free throws throughout the season, shooting 66%. It's important to get them early on to keep the game flowing and to not get behind. It's these little things in the game that you look back on that really make you win or lose.
Johnson hits the second. Up to 5 points as Caleb Cook did check into the game for Jeremiah Sparks. Again, the Bears playing the half-court trap. Lakers break it. Cook. Oh, sorry, that is not Cook. That's Sean Edwards, excuse me. And Devin Green looks to drive. Bowman now. Again with the spin move. It kicks out to Green. Green open 3. No good. Kelly with the rebound, though. They swing it around. Edwards. Now Green down to Bowman with a little space. Again, looking to set up that spin. But it'll be foul on the floor before he can even get the move off. And it looks like Cartier Bowman really liking that spin move tonight.
Absolutely. It was a little poke there by Amadou Silla. Draws the foul for Cartier Bowman.
They get the inbound, and now in the hands of Achille. Now Edwards back to Achille. Putting a little dribble move in. Hook shot. It's good. Through the traffic, great shot for Jamal Achille.
Tough shot by Achille there. That's what they brought him to Oswego, to do things like that. Make acrobatic finishes on the fadeaway.
Kelly drives, and it's blocked. Not sure who's going to get the
Blocked
credit
by
for that.
two men there.
I'll say, I'm not sure who's going to get the credit, Bowman or Roback, as the Lakers move in transition. Roback, pump fake, and the Lakers slow down a little bit. They get it down to Bowman, who has a little bit of isolation on that side. He gives it up to Edwards, and they swing it around. Roback, the three. It's good, Joey Roback. 6 points now.
Joey Roback, Joey Rowe bucket, call him what you want. Comes off the bench and provides for this Lakers squad.
Johnson again in the lane. Help defense, and there will be a foul. Not my guess will go against Green, as Johnson not up yet. A little awkward landing with him and Green, but this Lakers team has won the last 3 matchups with the Bears. Earlier this season, it was a 79-60 win up in Potsdam. You go back, they swept the season series last year, 85-58 here in Oswego, and then 76-58 in Potsdam. Devin Green really likes playing this Potsdam team. He's averaging 14 points a game, shoots over 50% from the field, and over 60% from 3, averaging 7 rebounds a game.
Oh, no doubt. And, the contributors to that game earlier in the season was December 10th, 79-60 win over the Potsdam Bears for the Lakers. It's the same people that are showing up. It's Devin Green with 20 points, Akeem Anderson with 17, Joey Roback had 9, going 3 for 4 from 3. Same things are starting to come into this game here through the first 9 or so minutes in the first half. Might be history repeating itself a little bit.
Johnson did stay in the game. He will take his free throws. He made the first. And the second. And he will check out. Isaac Aduro checking back into the game. The Lakers again breaking the trap. It's very interesting to see what opposing teams try to do to slow down the Lakers team as Roback shoots the 3. And again, he's 3 for 3 in this one. He got 9 points and is continuing to rain threes home.
Yeah, this is a Lakers squad that shoots 40% from 3, and it's looking like they shoot 40% from 3 in this time, maybe even a little bit better than that.
In the lane here, a little move, and it will go for number 34, Jalen Williamson. Lakers kick well to Edwards. Edwards the 3, no good. Almost rebounded by Kelly, but it will end up back with Potsdam. They move it quickly, but Hustis can't hang on to the pass, and the Lakers get the ball back.
Brian, it's interesting to see these half-court traps for the Potsdam Bears. You have to do it because their midcourt offense, this Lakers midcourt offense, is just so lethal, especially when Jeremiah Sparks is on the court coming downhill at 50 miles per hour, it seems like. And that allows wide-open shooters.
Roback,
like that.
Another 3. We just saw the replay of it, and that's another one. 12 points for Roback. Certainly sparking this team off the bench as we get a timeout by Potsdam.
It seems like we're just continue playing replays, but it's the live game. It's just Joey Roback, Joey Roback, Joey Roback from 3 over and over again. He's on fire.
Yeah, he is on fire. Timeout called by head coach Jim Bechtel. We'll take another look at that 3 from Roback in the corner. He's hitting them from everywhere in this game, Luke.
Yeah, and we were just mentioning it. This Lakers squad, 40% from 3. And you have to, be able to trap them at the midcourt. But that also leaves them wide open for 3 and leaves defenders not on their guys and leaves these wide open lanes. And that's what makes this Oswego team so lethal and what makes them 17-2 on the season. They've been so dominant for so long. They always recruit great shooters. And it's just a matter of, creating an offense and fast break sequences to allow those shooters to do what they do best.
Yeah, and you mentioned recruiting great shooters. Head coach Jason Leon in his 13th season here just knows how to build his teams. You mentioned the good shooters. It's Green, Roback, Sparks, an excellent shooter. But then you add to that athletic big men who can do things in the paint, who can run the court, and Bowman and Kelly, the roster creation on this team is excellent. And then you add to that a really good point guard and Akeem Anderson, who passes the ball so well and is also a really good scorer. Coach Leon knows exactly what his players can do. He has them putting them in the best spots. But
exactly.
Again, roster creation for this Lakers squad is almost perfect, I would say.
Yeah, head coach, general manager, owner, whatever you want. Coach Leon does it all for this squad.
Potsdam with the ball coming out of the timeout. As they swing it around to Aduro. Aduro gets in the lane with a nice dribble move, and off the glass, no good, rebounded by Achille. Green. Down low to Anderson. Anderson, nice cut, but it's blocked and stolen away.
What a play.
Houston's bringing up the court. He gives it back to Jeff Williamson, who just made the block. He drives the lane. Awkward shot, no good, and rebound ends up in the hands of Akeem Anderson. Good play by Sean Anderson to knock it out of the hands of the Bears player, but it's stolen right back.
Both teams need to slow it down a little bit here. Going really fast, couple turnovers, couple blocks. Let's run some offense here, fellas.
In the hands of Jeff Williamson, and now with Ahamadou Silla. And they're going to say charge going against Jalen Williamson. But I want to bring up Ahamadou Silla here. 14-point per game score as a 6'5" forward for this Bears team. He isn't the leading scorer, Brandon Seeger, who doesn't seem to be playing tonight. So we're going to have to watch Silla to see exactly how much he does, because he's going to have to play a big part if the Bears want to make this right now 8-point comeback. Green with the ball. Now with Anderson. They get it down low to Achille. Foul on Jalen Williamson. With 8:47 remaining in the half. Lakers lead 31-23. Williamson will check out after getting his second foul. Parker Kelly checking back in for the Bears. Now Green. Achille, the three. It's good! Jamal Achille just made his 4th three of the year. He's now 4 of 11 on the season.
The Lakers are feeling it. We were just talking about their shooters. Even the guys that aren't necessarily the greatest shooters are coming out and playing.
And another charge. Aduro tried to drive the lane, but good play. Laker defender set his feet outside the restricted area, drew the charge, and another turnover for this Potsdam team.
Yeah, Potsdam getting a little bit flustered right now. They haven't been able to generate much offense through the past 2 minutes or so. Having some uncharacteristic turnovers. You got to just slow things down. This crowd's getting into it now. Lakers getting momentum. Got to figure a way to slow them down.
Roback pulls the three. It's good! Joey Roback's got 15.
He is feeling it tonight, Burrows.
Houston's with the goal. He'll try to drive. Oh, the save went off Sean Edwards. Coach Leon a little unhappy there. I think more yelling at his own players than anything. But in the game now for the Bears, Reginald Smith, 6'4" senior, plays both guard and forward. They get it out. Now, in the corner, Aduro drives, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound by Green. Green quickly up to Anderson, is stolen away by Aduro. Aduro in the corner. They move the ball around in the lane. Gets to go. No foul on the play as he fell to the floor. That was
tough layup there,
30.
and one that they needed to break up this Lakers scoring run.
Yes, and that was John Blackwood. Roback, another three. No good. He misses his first of the game. And now it's going to go off of Sean Edwards on the save attempt.
Yeah, that one will go on Shaft and a Fool. That was that was a fun one.
And there's going to be a foul on the play. It's going to be against Joey Roback. I know we just saw Roback miss his first three. I think that was really a heat check.
Oh, absolutely. When you go 5 for 5 in the first 13 or so minutes, when you get the ball, you just keep shooting. You're in the zone. Joey Roback, 15 points.
Roback, an 8.5 per game score, already at 15, as you mentioned, just under 13 in the half. And Houston makes the shot. And
call a foul on the court before he shot it.
It is 37-25 Oswego with 7:21 remaining as Colton Hustis heads to the line for the and one opportunity. And you can hear Coach Leone yelling at the refs. As Hustis misses, rebound by Roback. Gets it quickly to Green, who will slow down the break. Little Madrid moved into the lane, hop, step, and one! Devin Green enters with an and one of his own on an excellent hop step into the lane.
Yeah, one of the most lethal three-point shooters in the country. He could do it all. He could get into the paint, little hop step, dribble move, and one bucket, finish at the rim as well. Devin Green, a lot of great players on this Oswego team, and makes it really hard for teams to just keep up with them all. Because if you start to double Joey Roback because he's getting hot, then you leave guys like Devin Green or Jamal Achille, Jeremiah Sparks open. Shoot from everywhere.
Green missed the free throw as they get the ball down to John Blackwood, the freshman. Blackwood drives the lane, goes for the acrobatic finish, no good. Rebound by Roback. They'll give it to Caleb Cook, who spins up to Green. Green no look to Roback. Roback, acrobatic finish, no good, but Bowman right there for the putback attempt, and the Lakers reach 40 points.
Joey Roback drew both defenders in the paint there, didn't allow them to get into position to get that board. Oswego gets it, and they get a bucket.
Pull-up attempt by Parker Kelly is good. Kelly, a 6'7" sophomore, tallest player on this team. And they're going to call foul on the floor. No. I believe that's an offensive foul on Sean Edwards. Well, keep Devin Green from scoring an illegal screen. The call would be the call there.
I don't know about that one. Maybe I didn't see it, but
they rolled the ball up to Aduro, and Aduro picks it up at half court. He looks to drive the lane, finds a spot, and he kicks it out. Blackwood the three. No good. Wow. Rebound Edwards.
That was a brilliant pass to be able to have the vision to see your guy about 20 feet away from you, open in the corner as you're going for a layup attempt. It's incredible. Couldn't finish, though. And that's one of those plays that Potsdam's going to look back on after this game and wish that they had back.
Foul there went against Reginald Smith as the Lakers will set up their offense here. Bears finally not doing a half-court trap as Edwards will drive the lane. Off the glass, it's good. And the Lakers bench is fired up with that one.
Oswego's just so good at spacing the floor and doesn't really have anybody else near the paint, so you can't get a help defender to help on Edwards there. He gets the easy layup.
Aduro pulls the three from deep. It's good.
Yeah, you saw it from Cartier Bowman there. He was a little upset with that one. A little shocked that that went in, maybe.
Green now to Edwards. Edwards pull-up jumper. No good. Almost great hustle play there from Caleb Cook.
Snuck around, almost got the tip, got the board.
Aduro drives the lane. Little whirlwind move doesn't go. And Bowman will push up the court off the rebound. Kicks it out to Green. Green sets his feet, the three. It's good.
You can't leave Devin Green wide open like that, especially with the second to look at the basket, think about it, and then take the shot. He's going to hit those every single time.
Green now up to 8 points. Aduro drives the lane. No good. Roback with the board. Isaac Aduro certainly been pushing the pace lately, getting himself in good spots in the lane. Great body control to find his spots as Roback kicks it out. Green spin move. It's good. I wonder if the Lakers were working on spin moves in practice this week, because it is almost everybody,
spin
not just Bowman.
cycle, hitting the B button. The Potsdam Bears call timeout here.
Timeout there called actually by the guard, Aduro, as it is 48-30 Oswego with 4:26 remaining here in the first half. And the Lakers have really pushed the pace late in the second half, really extending this 18-point lead.
I think, Brian, you say the Lakers are pushing the pace, and I don't think that the Bears are doing much different than the Lakers right now. I think they are at the same time pushing the pace, but this is just a battle of two teams that one is making their buckets, the other isn't making their shots. And the Bears, I understand that you want to score quickly because it's getting a little bit out of hand now. It's an 18-point lead for the Lakers, and you need to get as many buckets quickly as you can. But I think it might be better to just generate some offense, run different sort of plays, and really find good looks instead of just putting up wicked layups that you have to make an incredibly acrobatic finish in order to make it. I think Potsdam needs to slow things down a little bit here and look for the best shot available.
They stop play there as the music played a little too long into the possession. And
I've never seen that one before.
no, maybe a couple of technical difficulties with the
Maybe you didn't like that song.
yeah.
Not in his playlist.
As Agura will take the inbound. Now with Johnson. Good to see him back in the game. Now with Jeff Williamson. Williamson kick out to Silla. Almost an excellent finish there. We've seen a lot of just missed acrobatic finishes from both sides tonight. As the Lakers get the ball to the corner to Robeck, and now they swing it around back to Green at the top. Edwards over the top to Achille, couldn't hang on to the pass. It's a great look there from Edwards.
Was a great look. He had the advantage on the inside look.
As Mishan Johnson will not get the basket. It is a charge. Again, the Lakers setting themselves in the paint, setting their feet and taking charges, keeping the Potsdam Bears from scoring.
Edwards sure made up for that missed pass to get an easy bucket there. He's back on defense quick as ever. Takes the charge there on what would have been a layup.
Lakers spread the floor here as Devin Green gets a little bit of isolation at the top. Now he'll hand it off to Achille. Achille looks to drive the lane. Spin. No, can't get the roll, but follows his miss. They're going to call a foul on Caleb Cook there. All he did was swat at the ball. I don't think it was his fault that the rebounder didn't have his balance set when he caught that ball.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. Oswego with 9 fouls through the first half here with 3:24 left to play. Uncharacteristic from this team that doesn't really give up too many fouls and put them in foul trouble, but now you have Potsdam shooting free throws because of it.
Yeah, you mentioned that they don't do a lot of fouls. The Lakers have not had a single player foul out this season, which to me, through 19 games, is actually a pretty insane stat that they aren't relying on players so much. Like, players have gotten to 4 fouls plenty of times. The fact they have the depth off the bench to take those players out and still continue to be dominant is really insane to me.
It's a testament to how well coached this team is and how much trust Coach Leone has in all of his players, not just the starting 5, but every single person on this team plays a pivotal role in what they do, and they're 17-2 because of how well each player responds to adversity and plays on the court.
Kelly with the inbound. They're going to go full court press here, and timeout Lakers.
We were just talking about how well coached this Coach Leone team is. I mean, he recognizes that they're doing full court press and immediately timeout. No, we're going to come up with a strategy and something that can go in our favor for this next couple offensive possessions. 3:24 left to play still.
So, one thing to watch out for in this game, Joey Ruback has a 5 of 6 from 3 so far. The season high for Lakers team in 3 points made is 6. Roback and Green share that. It's 8. It's 8 3-point makes from Roback and Green. Roback against Geneseo on the 7th of January, and then Greens versus Plattsburgh back in December, on December 11th. I mean, we're not even at the end of the first half here. Joey Roback could very easily tie or break his own season record so far.
I don't even think we should be looking at season records. I'm going to have to look up what their all-time record is because he might be inching closer and closer to that if he gets another one here in the first half.
And Lakers break their press, as you mentioned, use the timeout well to call up a press break. And now they set up their offense. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Devin Green gets a screen from Achille. Looks to find space in the lane. It kicks out to Roback, the 3. Oh, no good. Sean Edwards with the rebound, though. Doesn't get it to fall. Another rebound. Still couldn't get the fall. Quick pass up the court. Looking for Silla. Too long, and the Lakers take the ball back.
Another one of those instances of plays that you wish you could have back. You have an easy bucket right there. All you got to do is just make the forward pass to the, not the trailer, but the player going up court. Would have been an easy layup, but It's little mistakes like that that make or break games.
Roback will get the ball off the court. And now again in the hands of Green, who seems to be running the point a lot here with Akia Anderson off the court. Green will pull the three. No good. He was a little flat-footed there.
Didn't like that shot selection there from Green.
As Aduro brings up the court, gives it across to Mishon Johnson, who looks to drive the lane, loses the ball, but loses the dribble, kept the ball. And the Bears reset. Aduro drives the lane. He lost the ball. They're going to say it was tipped, so no up and down. And good athletic play by Aduro. And now the Lakers push the pace. Hand off to Edwards, back to Roback. Roback, another three. No good. That's what, now 3 straight misses for Roback after starting.
It was a nice give and go, and it was a great look. You had that defender, obviously, that just came out to defend it. Couldn't quite get it to go in, but for these Potsdam Bears, you've seen it the past few possessions that they've had. They've had good looks at the rim, just the inability to finish at the rim and get the basket to go in has been their downfall in this game so far.
Luke Van Slyke into the game with looking to put the moves on here. He gets it up and in. Van Slyke, the 6'7" senior, the only true center for the Lakers on this roster, showing it there, using his size and strength. Almost stolen away by Green. Swing it out, and it's going to go back to Houston, and this will be a backcourt violation. And the Lakers will get it down under the basket. Parker Kelly back in the game. He will match the height of Van Slyke, and he will be guarding him. There's a minute 38 left on the clock. Oswego leads 50-32. Green will get it into Roback. Roback, another three. No good.
Great play there coming out of bounds. Get the double screen. Puts Roback in a great position to pop out beyond 3 and take the easy shot. Couldn't get that one to go in, though.
Edwards, good defense. He'll get called for the foul, though. His feet weren't set. He was a little off balance, so I can see where the call comes from, but not a lot you can do there. I guess you could take the charge, but sometimes taking the charge isn't necessarily an option.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough one for Devin Green regardless, but that's the same thing for these Potsdam Bears is they're taking not easy layups. They're taking layups that you have to make acrobatic finishes in order to get. Didn't get it there, but you go to the line to get 2 free throws. It's going to have to be inch by inch for this Potsdam team if they want to try to come back in this one. They had that early lead early on, but things have started to settle in here in the max seal for this Lakers squad. They're up 17 now. Might be 16 after this.
Johnson
it is 16.
Makes the second free throw. He is now at 9. Part of me is wishing I never mentioned that season 3-point record as a great inbound to Roback.
Yeah, it might be
Roback has gone pretty cold since
curse.
there. Van Slyke for 3. It's good. Luke Van Slyke drains the 3.
The true center for this team. He could shoot it too.
Houston no good on the quick 3 to answer, and Bowman brings it up the court. Gets it to Roback, and now with Green. Green unloaded Bowman, and he is fouled.
That was an incredible find by Green there. Would have been a tough shot for Cartier Bowman, but he gets fouled nonetheless. Put him on the line for 2.
Muhammad Usila called for the foul. He makes the first. He now has 9. Bowman transfer in the series is a junior. As he makes the second, he averages 10.7 a game, and he just reached 10 points. He
incredibly impressive for this Lakers squad. They have 3 players now in double-digit scoring in the first half. So they look to go over 100 possibly in this game.
Down low to Silla. Silla at the elbow, fouled. And they're going to say he was in a shooting motion because it looked like he was trying to pass it off. He will go to the line. Cam Chance gets his first foul of the game. Chance doesn't play a lot. Averages 3 rebounds a game. Shoots 42% from the field, though, and actually has the season record with season high with 18 rebounds one game. Just incredible play for a guy who was listed at 6'1". He had 18 rebounds against Buffalo State back on January 6th.
Did they list Hart on that stat sheet there? Because that's what it's all about.
Scylla makes the second free throw. He has 3 points in the game. Green almost couldn't handle the pass, and he is fouled by Jeff Williamson.
You don't need a foul there. You don't need a foul.
No, that's an awkward spot to foul. Down 20 with only 40 seconds to go in the half. Not really sure why especially where you're in the bonus. Oswego's in the bonus. He'll get shots here. He makes the first of the 1-and-1. And makes both of them. He now has 12. Ball quickly up to Aduro. Aduro in the middle of the park. Kelly stolen by Chance. He'll hand it off to Green. There is a shot clock. About a 4-second difference here with 30 seconds in counting. Green is going to just look to run down this clock, try to give the Bears as little time as possible on a final possession as they set up a play. They get into Chance. Chance looks to drive, and it's good. 6 seconds in counting for the Bears. Johnson dribbles it off his foot, goes out of bounds, and the Lakers get the ball back with just 2 seconds. We'll see if they look to do anything, but my guess is it'll be an in-down and go to the half as Sparks does check back into the game, so I want potential here for a quick shot.
They're going to get Devin Green to not inbound that one just in case he gets open for a shot.
Yep. Chance is looking down court. Overhanded pass to Sparks. Couldn't handle it. He does put the shot up. Not even close.
Looks like it could go in from our angle, but just went wide right. Couldn't get that one.
There wasn't even distance on it. But at the half, the Lakers do lead 59-35. 3 scores at least in the double digits already, and highlighted by Joey Roback's start of 5-for-5 start.
Yeah, a little kind of like icy hot, but the opposite. He started off really hot, 5-for-5, then misses his next 4. You want to look to get him some more wide open shots, and it's not like he didn't have them after starting off 5-for-5. He had some nice pick and pops where he had really nice looks, just couldn't get those to go in. But for this Oswego team, just have to keep your foot on the pedal, have to keep your foot on the gas and put this one away. It might already be put away with a 24-point lead at half.
Well, that'll do it here for the first half in the Max Zeal Gymnasium. Again, Lakers lead 59-35 at the half. welcome back to Laker basketball here on WTOP 10. Brian Burrows and Luke Rosenthal here for you on the call. The Lakers leading 59-35 coming at the start of the second half. Luke, it has been utter dominance for the Lakers so far, and they've been shooting lights out from three.
Yeah, it has to be somewhere from 60% or so from the field. We don't have our live stats updated right at this moment, but they're shooting out in incredible pace.
Yeah,
not really letting their foot off the gas in this one, at least through the first 20, 40 minutes here.
Yeah, it is. They're shooting 60.5%. They're 23 of 38 so far from the fields, 9 of 17 from three, 52, almost 53%. They have been absolute dominant on the floor. They're drawing fouls. They're passing the ball excellently. It's been a few times where I'll pass the line I might not have even seen. And all of a sudden it's Devin Green. No look through the defense into the hands of Achille or in the hands of Bowman. They're playing so coherently right now.
Yeah.
And it's like they're one mind. They know exactly what's going on the floor at all times.
The chemistry between these players is so on point and so up to par with such high standards for this team. Everybody knows their place on this team. Everybody knows their role on this team, where they're supposed to be. That's why they're up by 24 right now.
The ball is stolen away there from Jeremiah Sparks back in the game. He had 2 fouls early in the contest, subbed out, and really didn't see action until the final 2 seconds of the first half. Kelly Parker now with the ball back to Isaac Aduro. And now Johnson. Potsdam looking to mount a comeback in the hands of Silla. The three, no good. Rebounded by Sparks. Silla really not known as a three-point shooter, only 20%.
Yep. That's a tough one for Bowman right there. You get the pass going into the paint, and then you have the outside look in the corner there, but couldn't wrap his head around right in front of him to see the player that was taking the charge for Potsdam. Easy call for the ref there.
Bowman's first foul of the game as Michon Johnson guarded by Key Anderson. Now with Parker. Now Silla. Silla really quiet in this one. So far, only 3 points. Now Parker Kelly, missing the three, but offensive rebounds. Pass mishandled, but kept by Silla.
Sparks is so quick to the ball on defense. It's incredible.
And now Aduro with the ball. He'll find a shot into the lane. Off the glass, it's good. Anderson was shading him towards center court, and man,
that was a nice play there. Going towards the middle, in towards the paint. Couldn't get through quite just yet. Pops it back out and pops it right back in. Gets the easy layup.
Anderson, awkward pass, doesn't find the hands of Achille. And now Johnson pushes the floor, and he scores again. Now down to a 20-point game as Michon Johnson becomes the first player for the Bears in double digits with 11. He's 2 of 3 and a 7 for 7 from the charity stripe. Achille for 3. No good. He was wide open. Sometimes, as I say, you can be too open. Now Silla pushing the pace, gives it up to Parker. And Johnson in the lane, and one. Michon Johnson putting this comeback on his back right now. 3 straight points.
Yeah,
just check the replay there of that one. Johnson is scoring through traffic to get the and one to fall.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you're Michon Johnson, he's been doing this all game. I don't know if he's taking a jump shot outside of the paint in this one, because the layups and getting towards the bucket and getting towards the rim just keep on working, whether it's through a foul call or through getting made bucket like right there, or by getting an and one for a three-point opportunity.
Potsdam currently on a 6-0 run to start this half.
Similar to the first half.
There's Johnson. Misses his first free throw. Rebound by Van Slyke. Sparks gives it up to Green. Green. Pump fake pass. Now back to Jeremiah Sparks. Down low. Out wide to Achille. as they continue to swing the ball around. Lakers moving the ball and moving off the ball, but really can't find a lane for an open shot. Cook, good cut by Van Slate. They get it down low to Sparks, and it falls. Jeremiah Sparks getting the lucky bounce, and we'll check the replay on that one.
It's always the second cutter for this Lakers squad. You think it's going one way, the first guy draws your attention, you have defenders coming towards him, and then there's another guy in Jeremiah Sparks right there closer to the basket, and he gets the and one, and a good bounce with that.
Sparks will go to the line and finishes the and one opportunity with the 3 points. Johnson with the ball now to Silla. Silla finding space in the lane. Euro step. A little surprised there wasn't a foul on that. Looked like Sparks might have made some contact.
I think that was all ball, Brian. I think that was all ball, and it was ridiculous control of the ball by Amadou there. I'll chalk that one up as a good no call.
Johnson inbound, and they're going to quick foul there on Achille. Coach Leon very audibly upset, yelling, come on. But
yeah, I don't know about that one either. Play had barely started.
And the Lakers quickly here in the second half with 3 fouls. Green, though, intercepting the pass and quickly up to Cook. Caleb Cook off the glass. It's good. He gets his first basket of the game. And the Lakers quickly erasing that second half deficit. But Mishon Johnson again.
Starting to become a problem for Oswego right now.
Sparks will draw the foul, pushing through the double team.
The men in stripes very active in this one. You had both teams hovering around 10 fouls in the first. And now through the first 4 minutes or so, 5 fouls already called.
Mohamed Silla called for the foul as Devin Green will take the screen. Picks up his dribble, though, and does get it to Sparks. Sparks driving the lane. Pump fake, draws the foul on Parker Kelly.
Great move right there. Being able to draw the defender, get his arm right on him.
A good pump fake there on the jump stop to get Kelly in the air as well. Sparks back at the line here. And he makes it. Now 6 points in the contest. When we talk about Jeremiah Sparks, has become an excellent player for this Lakers squad. Real development over his career, and now the leading scorer at just under 17 points a game, shooting 49.6% from the field as well. So really a team leader just as a junior, and he just eclipsed 1,000 point mark in 2.5 seasons earlier this week.
Yeah, one of the few for these Lakers squads that can say that they've achieved that. As Lakers go on a fast break here.
Sparks will get it to fall. No, sorry, excuse me. And then we say blocking foul. Sparks will go to the line.
Sometimes Jeremiah is just so hard to read when he goes as he sticks the tongue out there, having a little fun on the court, talking to Caleb Cook. He's just so hard to read sometimes, and when he's hard to read in general, just imagine him coming down coming down the court, going 20 plus miles an hour. It seems like maybe 23. It's the number that he wears. 23. We'll chalk it up to that.
And he will miss it off the front iron. Cole Hustis checking back in the game for Ahamadou Silla for the Bears, as Van Slyke will head back up the court to play some defense, trying to stop the fast break as Sparks misses the second. Unlucky roll around the rim, and Mishon Johnson will bring the ball up the court. They swing the ball around now with Hustis. And now Duro. Duro can't handle the pass, though. He does save it. No, they say he didn't. I think his foot must have been on the line there.
Maybe just barely. From my angle, it didn't look like it.
Not mine either, but the refs have the best view of it right there. And that is the 12th turnover for Potsdam today. Cook with the ball. Sparks now in the middle to Achille. Achille out to Van Slyke. Another three for Van Slyke. No good this time. Rebound. Now push at the pace for Johnson. Johnson dribbling in the lane. Half step. And it falls.
What a finish. Michon Johnson comes with a full head of steam. How many times have we seen this in this game where he comes right into the paint, gets an acrobatic layup right there?
Cook will kick it out. And now they get into the middle. Achille, spin move, hook shot, no good. Rebound Van Slyke. Van Slyke puts it back up, and it falls. Good positioning there by Van Slyke under the basket to get the second chance opportunity.
Van Slyke been playing some great basketball as of late. One of the under the radar players on this team of just a million great shooters, it seems like. He does all the dirty work.
Shot missed there by Jeff Williamson. And Sparks will push up the court. In the corner to Cook. Cook the three. No good. He follows his own shot, but he does tip it out of bounds, unfortunately.
You know, we keep going back to Jeremiah Sparks, but for good reason. The way he's able to look directly at the basket, but have eyes in the back of his head to find a wide open Caleb Cook there. He couldn't finish, of course, but those are the types of looks that makes this team 17-2 on the season. Because of plays like that right there.
Get the ball down, looking for Parker Kelly, but it is tipped out of bounds by Van Slyke. Van Slyke getting some, I would say, significant minutes early in the second half here. I think they're really trying to match the height of Parker Kelly down low. Kelly does stretch the floor, but I think Van Slyke can really play in the down low and at the perimeter as a 6'7" center. Hughes takes the inbounds. Guarded tightly by Green. A little around the back pass to Parker Kelly. No good. Rebound will go to Achille. Cook now with Green to cutting Achille. Tipped away, but he will retain possession. He drives, puts on his pivot foot, and puts it off the glass, and good. Jamal Achille now with 9 points. Sparks pick up his third foul, and we'll check out as Joey Roback will come back into the game.
I'm interested to see if Joey Roback can ignite that fire that he once had in the first half, going 5 for 5 from 3. Hasn't been the same since, but he's getting good looks nonetheless.
Johnson to Hughes as they swing into the corner to Oduro. Oduro drives, kicks it back, but it is blocked.
Great pass right there, though.
Potsdam coach unhappy, but it's stolen away from behind by Oduro. Oduro into the paint, but he will pass it to Kelly. Kelly through contact, he had the shot to fall, but will go to the line for 2.
That was a good sequence from Oduro right there. He goes in, looks like he's going to take a wild layup and finds the trailer right behind for what should have been an easy bucket. Wasn't called a foul, it was a block, but not giving up on the play. You have a fast break for the Lakers right on the other end there. He sneaks right behind the guy, takes it right from his hands, and now that leads to a couple foul shots for the Bears.
Kelly makes the first and brings the lead down to 24. It is 70-46 Oswego. Second shot for Kelly is good. Parker Kelly gets himself up to 9 points. Second leading scorer for this Potsdam team tonight. Kevin Green will take the screen and then get his way into the lane. Out to Roback. Roback pump fake. Gives it back to Green. Green guarded tightly as they kick it around to Cook in the corner. The three, no good. Rebound by Johnson. And the Lakers have made just one of their last 9 three-point attempts. But this one's stolen away by Achille out of the hands of Oduro. Achille to Cook. Cook high off the glass, no good. Rebound will end up with Oduro, and then quickly up the court to Jalen Williamson, who will dunk it home.
Another good sequence from the Bears there. Slowly but surely cutting down the lead. 21 now for the Lakers. 12:30 remaining here. Now with Cook.
and he finally makes the three on his third try. And it will be stoppage of play as the net got a little caught up there.
Yeah, missed one from the same spot just a play ago, comes right back, and he's right back at it. Hits that one, Caleb Cook does.
We'll take a look back at the dunk there. Great sequence, as you mentioned, Luke, by the Bears to find the open man who slammed it home. Now Mishan Johnson with the ball. And hand off to Hustis. Hustis the deep three. Answer is Cook's three.
Right on Joey Roback, right on his dome right there. Give him a little bit of a taste of his own medicine.
Hustis now 5 points in the game. As the Lakers spread the floor. Roback to Achille. Takes a screen from Van Slyke. Achille into the lane. Finds Sean Edwards on the backside, who puts it off the glass and in.
The second cutters. It's been lethal for these Bears so far.
Sean Johnson fights his way into the lane. Foul on Edwards. A little too much contact, trying to stop Edwards' powerful little back down there.
For the Bears here, it's been a lot of Mishan Johnson and then a few buckets here and there for most of the other team, but it's been a lot of Mishan Johnson, and you need that second guy to really step up because this has been a majority of their offense through the first. We're getting into 30 minutes now, the 30-minute mark of this one.
Mishan Johnson missing the free throw. His second free throw miss had been 7 for 7, now 7 of 9. That was Sean Edwards' third foul of the game. Second free throw is also missed. Mishan Johnson has gone cold from the charity stripe, though certainly not cold from the floor, as Cook brings it up the court. And I think we'll get a timeout here. No, we're going to get a quick sub as I believe Jamal Achille wanted to come off the court, asked to come off the court here. Devin Green will check in. Green, quick three, no good. Rebound Van Slyke, who puts it back up, and he will draw the foul.
Didn't love that shot from Green there. He's had a few tonight that I haven't loved. Coming off the bench to shoot that. Don't know if that was the best time to maybe have a heat check to see if you're going to get that one in, but leads Van Slyke to foul shots nonetheless.
Yeah, Van Slyke misses the first. Yeah, we mentioned Green, one of the best three-point shooters in the country this year. Is only 2 of 5 in this one. As Van Slyke misses, it is 75-52 Oswego still. Nice little dump off there, getting into the hands. Reginald Smith making the basket. Jalen Williamson with a nice pass. Now Sean Edwards takes the double screen. Devin Green to Edwards. Edwards down towards the end line. Roback quickly up to Cook. Cook finds space in the lane. Across to Green. And a charge on Cook.
Untimely charge for Cook there. He had 2 guys wide open. Edwards at the top of the key, and then Green in the corner there. Could have been another 3 points added on if it weren't for the charge. Untimely foul there.
Oduro with the ball and off to Hustis. Hustis, the quick three. No good. And they'll say it went off Jalen Williamson as he fought Van Slyke for the rebound. Devin Green will bring the ball to the court. Now back to Cam Chance. Chance. Back to Green. To Sparks, who finds way in the lane. A little floater is good.
Spark, nicknamed the Spark Plug, because he comes off the bench and just generates electricity no matter where he's at on the court.
Hustis gives it up To Smith. Smith to Aduro. Good switch there as Roback will keep him from finding the lane. Now spin move into the lane, picks the dribble up. Fadeaway jump shot. No good. Rebound will end in the hand of Jalen Williamson, and he will be fouled on the putback attempt.
It's going to be another one for Green here.
And Green, third foul tonight.
You know, it hasn't been Devin Green's night, at least not so far. 9:45 left to play here in the second half. But that's what makes this Lakers team so great, is when maybe your best player isn't having the night that you're accustomed to. You have other guys. You have Joey Roback. You have Jeremiah Sparks. You have Jamal Achilles. You have Cartier Bowmans that are able to pick up the slack for this team and allow them to have a 23-point lead still. It seems to be hovering around that score for most of the game. Like I said, that's what makes this squad so great.
Sean Grant checking into the game there for Vance Lyke, and he will immediately grab a rebound. Get himself on the stat sheet. Jeremiah Sparks into the lane. And fouled on the shot. Sparks goes back to the line for his 6th and 7th free throws attempts. Jalen Williamson called for the foul. The team now at 6, just one away from the bonus. As Sparks makes the first. He now is the 5th Laker in double digits, just like last night for this Lakers squad, who in the game versus Potsdam also had 5 players in double digits. As Sparks makes the second. 79-54 Oswego with 9.5 remaining. Deshaun Johnson guarded now by Sparks, and we'll get a timeout. Luke, the Lakers haven't looked as good as they did in the first half. They're outscoring the Bears 20-19, but that's nowhere nearly as close as it was the 59-35 it was in the first half. And shooting also has been a little colder, 50% from the field, which is about a 10% drop from what they were in the first half. And they're only 1 of 6 from 3, which is 16% compared to the over 50 they were in the first half. What are you attributing that to?
Well, for this Lakers squad, we have high expectations for them, especially coming into the season after their SUNY win. But they're not going to be perfect every single game. They're going to have their trials and tribulations, and I really attribute that to this Potsdam team not giving up, trying to get back into this game. Whether it's from Deshaun Johnson, whether it's from Amadou Silla. They have guys that can score and pick up the slack for others. And they're starting to do it a little bit. It's been back and forth here, more so in the second than it was in the first. It's going to take a gargantuan effort for them to come back in this one with under 10 minutes remaining, down 25.
The one thing the Lakers are doing really well tonight is they are completely out-rebounding the Bears team. They're up 32-20 in the rebound margin. And I think the Bears are really missing their top player in Brandon Seeger Jr. tonight. A guy who averages a double-double, 15 points and almost 11 rebounds a game.
It's interesting because Vance Lyke hasn't played too much in this game. It's been some of their smaller guys, but they're just active around the rim no matter where the shot is going.
The Bears push into the lane. The floater is good by Jeff Williamson. Now up 7 points. Sparks almost loses the dribble, trying to get a little fancy with it, but he will hand it off to Roback. Roback now with chance. Back to Sparks. Sparks gets himself in the lane after the pump fake. Underneath to Rashawn Grant, and it's a nice finish.
Great
from
find
Rashawn
there.
Grant.
Great find, great bounce pass. Grant gets his first points of the evening.
Parker Kelly gets it down low, and errant pass there does remain with the Bears.
Good look, but unnecessary. Could have gotten the layup there. A little bit too fast on that one.
He's thinking the same thing as Parker Kelly. Fadeaway jump shot over Rashawn Grant is good. Kelly is second Bear to reach double digits. Parker Kelly only an 8 a game scorer, now up to 11. They get it in the corner to Sparks. Sparks will drive the lane and doesn't get the ball to finish. Had an open
He
layup.
wanted that one back. He saw it right after. Exclamation from him.
Sean Johnson pushes his way into the lane. Jump shot off the glass, no good. And the ball was swatted out of the hands of the Laker by Reginald Smith, but it will remain with the Lakers. 7:47 remaining as the Lakers lead by 23 here. Chance now with the ball to Roback. Roback, I don't think has taken a shot in the second half. Now with Green.
A lot of up
Back
and
to
overs.
Roback. Step back three. Off the side of the backboard, no good. Green's second chance effort, no good, but the third chance effort is good.
I think Coach Leon was a little upset with that Roback take there.
As good play there by Ahamadou Silla back in the game as he gets the fast break opportunity to go. And timeout by the Lakers head coach Leon. Unhappy there. I think he was saying that Silla may have traveled, but either way, the ball did go through the basket, did go through the net. As we'll take a look, the replay there.
Silla not having the greatest night for these Potsdam Bears. He's one of their leading scorers on the team. Expected more from him coming into this one. Hasn't been his night, like I said, but good to see him not giving up on a bucket. And for this Lakers team, Brian, I think you're at the point now, as Devin Green shoots some free throws, you're at the point now where you could just control the ball, get out of this game, escape this game with a win. You're in good position. And not, risk any injury to any player.
As Green makes the free throw.
You saw them go with a bunch of up and unders at the top of the key there in their last possession. I think you could slow things down a little bit if you're the Lakers.
And he makes them both. 16 points now for Green, taking the scoring lead in this game for the Lakers, though the game high for both sides is still Sean Johnson, 17. Inlet pass looking for Silla, fouled by Devin Green. Green now at 4. And Silla goes to the line as Potsdam also in the bonus. Silla misses the first of the 1-and-1, so it's a live ball. And Green bring it up the court. Gives it up to Kelly. They give it back to Green. They look to move it around now with Chance. Chance to Roback. Roback to Green. Now Kelly finds a spot into the lane. Little underhanded flip is good.
Nice finger roll from Achille. Sidesteps right into the lane there for the easy two.
Kelly 6 of 10 from the field in this one. And they're going to call a foul on Rashawn Grant, I believe. Yes, Rashawn Grant called for the foul. Pushed off there, playing defense. Kelly at the line. Makes the free throw. Now 3 of 3 in the game. As a team, Potsdam only shooting 62%. Now a little higher, but 14 of 22 now in the game after those two makes. Certainly not taking advantage of the charity stripe in this one to its full effect. As Kelly gets the ball swatted away by Brian Pod. Pod, the 6-foot junior guard, doesn't play a lot of minutes, but getting some minutes here late in this one with the score at 20 down. Bears down 25. Chance looking in the lane. Little turnaround J is good.
Good pivot there. Nice little floater close to the basket as Cam Chance gets on the board once again.
Now, yes, again, Chance 4 points now in the game. Every Laker that has touched the court in this one has scored. As the air ball there by Parker Kelly is tipped around.
What are they
we're
going to call here?
Stoppage of play. Refs will convene around center court.
Seems there might have been a problem with the scoreboard and or shot clock, it looks like. It's one of the referees goes over to the scoring table right now, gets it all situated. Yeah, they changed it from 16 seconds on the shot clock to 13.
John Blackwood checked into the game for the Bears. Now Parker Kelly. In the hands of Austin Dropkin now to Scylla. Scylla, nice move in the lane, finds himself with an open shot as shot clock sounded. Green, pull up three, no good. And rebounded by Scylla with a foul on Cam Chance.
I just don't think shots like that are needed. You know, you have a 30-second shot clock for a reason. You can take it down a little bit more. You're up 25 at this point with 5:29 left to play. Don't have to get up quick shots like that. That's kind of what I've been urging Lakers to do the past few minutes here. Just close this game out. Already have it really secured. You're in a good position right now.
Scylla at the line. 4-2 with it. The double bonus now as he makes the first. And makes them both. So gets himself up to 9 points in the game. Getting close to his scoring average of 14. The Lakers move the ball around. Roback to Green. Green behind the back move to get himself into the lane. Out to Achille. Achille back to Green in the lane. It's good.
Incredible basketball right there. For Achille to draw the defender and get him on some skates. Goes in. And they leave Green unaccounted for.
Green now has 18 in the game, and it's going to be a foul on Green.
Going to be his fourth of the game, I believe.
No, that's his fifth. He will foul out. And I mentioned earlier, he is the first Laker to foul out this entire season.
Lakers have been in some foul trouble in this one. They go over 10 fouls now in this half, just like the first half.
So back to the line after the Green foul. Sean Edwards checks in the game for him. And he will make the first. Devin Green with the foul ends the game at 18 points. He was 6 of 12 from the field. Only 2 of 6 from 3, 4 of 5 at the charity stripe. 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. Scylla makes them both and will check out. He reaches 11 points. Parker Kelly also checked out of the game. He's putting on a long sleeve. I think his day is over. And now Kelly with the ball. Trying to back down. Kicks it out to Roback. Out to Chance. Chance, pull-up jumper. It's good.
Nice, generates just enough space, moving to his left with a nice dribble move there. And gets a jumper right in sequence. Cam Chance has had a nice game coming off of the bench so far.
Yeah. Chance now 6 points, doubling his scoring average.
Wicked shot there.
Yeah, Reginald Smith, senior, gets the shot to fall. Smith now with 6. Now 4 minutes left on the clock. It is 93-70 Oswego. Chance kicks it out to Achille in the corner. He's doubled down low, and the Lakers will swing it around. Roback into the lane, and is called for the charge.
See, I know you left Achille open right there, but that was great defensive sequence by the Potsdam Bears right there. Not allowing anybody to generate too much space. You're quick to the ball, getting in the passing lanes, and then eventually drawing the charge. That was a good sequence right there for Potsdam.
Austin Dropkin with the ball. Nice no-look pass to Brian Pod.
Great cut as well.
Kelly to Edwards. Edwards into the lane. Pull-up jump shot is good. And Luke Van Slyke yelling, good move, Sean, from the bench. Kick the ball out, and the pass not handled by Brian Pod.
Chris Toscano coming off the bench here for his first minutes of the game, freshman.
I'll check in for Sean Edwards, the player that just made the last Laker basket.
Or the sophomore, excuse me.
Achille in the lane. Player Reginald Smith falls to the ground, but no charge. It is 97-72. The Lakers looking to make 100 points for the third time in 4 games. They get the ball into the middle. Jalen Williamson. Nice little move to get himself spaced near the rim and off the glass. It's good. Williamson now 9. Toscano. And now Roback. In the lane goes Cam Chance. I'm going to call blocking foul there. The Chance will go to the line.
Didn't quite have his feet set. Got in there just before Chance got into the paint as he made his charge towards the basket. Cam Chance has another opportunity for 2 here.
Chance, the sophomore from Clyde, New York. Season high was 16 points in that 16.18 rebound outing on January 6th versus Buffalo State. But with the points here, that free throw was 7 for him tonight. The second making it 8. The Lakers now up 99-74. Excuse me, no, 98-74. He did miss the free throw. 3 missed. And Achille can't save it.
Cam Chance was caught looking there in the corner. Had to try and get closer in with the charging Potsdam Bear coming in. Allowed a wide open shooter in the corner. Didn't go for them, but
Toscano bringing the ball up the court, and he will lose the ball there. Dropped in, gets it off the pass, but shot does not go for John Blackwood, and the Lakers push up the court. Rashawn Grant, blocking foul. He gets to the line for 2. The foul goes against John Blackwood.
It's a tough one. Not much you could do there. He's already, going for the Euro in motion. You're running at full speed to try and defend him. Just so happened to be in front of him. Grant gets an opportunity here.
And he misses the first. The Lakers now only 12 of 19 from the charity stripe in this one. He does make the second, but certainly not the most efficient they could be, just as Potsdam hasn't been. Now in the hands of Austin Dropkin, the senior guard. Drives into the lane. Nice little stop to find space, but doesn't get the shot to fall. 1:45 remaining in the contest. The Lakers lead 99-74. Achille to Chance. Chance into the lane. Reverse, no good. Rebound to Jalen Williamson. Now back. Pod, step back 3, no good. Rebound by Cook. Now Toscano. Toscano back to Cook. Cook pump fake. Drives space in the lane. Pull up jump shot is good. And the crowd cheers. The Lakers reach 101. Good cut there from not Jalen Wilson, Isaac Aduro. Oh, excuse me, I'm wrong again. Reginald Smith there as he goes for the steal on Achille. Achille to Chance. Wasn't necessarily looking for the pass there as it went behind him. And turnover on the Lakers with 49.1 seconds on the clock.
Now their 5th time this season going 100 points or more. Completely lethal offense for this Lakers squad.
Nice play there by Austin. Dropkin the spin into the lane as he gets it to fall.
Fancy little move there.
It's Dropkin's first make in the game. Toscano handoff to Cook. Some contact there, but I think the refs are going to let them play as it is 20 seconds and counting. Toscano off the glass is good.
Crowd erupting for Chris Toscano.
Just dropped into the lane. Floater off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Grant. The Lakers are just going to let the clock run. With 4 and counting, Toscano dribbles the ball out, and the Lakers extend their lead in the division with an 103-78 victory over the Potsdam Bears. The lead at the top of the SUNY now 1.5 games, as Brockport does not play today, but this was an all-around game for the Lakers. Second half, not quite as good as the first, but as a whole, they did pretty much everything right.
Yeah, and like we were saying earlier, it's a testament to how just overall great this team is, from the coaching staff to the players. On not having your best day, the Lakers were in foul trouble for much of this game. Even not on your best day, you're still able to put up 103 points and have a secure lead throughout most of the game. It just goes to show how great this Lakers team is as they move to 18-2. And another thing, not having Julian Crittenden for the majority of the season, other guys having to step up in his absence, it's been incredible to watch so far.
Yes, you're very right. It's been amazing to watch this team play. This was game 2 of the 5-game homestand. But for the Lakers, leading scorer Devin Green, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. Jamal Achille, 15 points, 8 rebounds, and then Joey Roback, who had the very hot start in the first half, would not score in the second half, still 15 points on 5 of 10 from 3. Excellent game for the Lakers. Again, 103-78 victory. My name is Brian Burrows. For everybody here at WTOP, my partner, Luke Rosenthal, Director Kyle Spizak, Director Michael Griswold. Thank you for watching here on WTOP 10. Have a great night.